justice, morality, and human dignity. Then he recited Surah Maryam, which was revealed a month before he migrated to Abyssinia, and the Negus cried. In the Sahih and the Seerah, Negus cried, and even the patriarchs and the priests with him, they cried when they heard that. And he told them that the same values you have is the same values I believe in, and they all come from the same source. From Abi Talib was the source of bringing Africa to Islam. He was the reason at that time, because Negus became a Muslim. And he is the first man that became a tabi'i. And he's the man, when he died, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed on him, Salatul Janaza, Salatul Ghaib, the absentee prayers. Yes, brothers, righteousness, truthfulness, human dignity, manners, building a good societies. These are not rituals. These are not practices. These are values that we have to apply if we want to see the power of Islam in the heart of people. I want to tell you something. You know, back in the days when I was working with telecommunication, I used to have a friend that we used to talk about religion. And when he somehow get cornered or he wants to get out of it, he used to tell me, hey, don't talk to me about Islam. Show me sad joke. And he came late to work. And I said, John, why are you late? He said that the taxi driver kept going around and around and around. Back in the 90s, there was no Uber. So he was going around and around, and I'm telling him, this is the building, man, this is the building. And then he said, and he was a Muslim. He cheated me. I said, why do you mean he was a Muslim? Well, what does it written on his forehead, Muslim? Did you read his name? He said, no, he had the Quran in his dashboard. Shame on us. You have to be truthful. You have to be trustworthy. You have to have manners, and you have to honor human dignity and to build a good societies. This is the power of Islam. Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah bless you. May Allah keep you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless this gathering. Children, my children were grown up in the conventions and in the activities. And this is how you teach your children to be the future for this deen anywhere they go. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Takbir, takbir, takbir. Allahu Akbar. The conclusion of his speech reminded me of a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, where he said that truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. And out of all of the qualities that we should strive to inculcate in ourselves and our children and others is this of all other righteous qualities that we can have. It is the quality that the Prophet ﷺ was known for even before he received revelation, right? It is this quality that prevented Quraysh from accusing him or from calling him a liar. Even though they called him a liar, they knew themselves, and the rest of the society knew that the Prophet was not a liar, no matter how many times they were saying it. And they were having tough times stopping the message of Islam because the Prophet was known to be a truthful person. And all the people that were following him were known to be truthful people. With that being said, I would like to welcome the next speaker for our session, Dr. Asif Hirani, who will speak on the topic, Waves of Influence, How Islam Shapes Cross-Cultural Connections. A little bit about Dr. Asif. Dr. Asif Hirani is a scholar and author with over a decade of service to Muslim communities in America. He holds a master's in Islamic studies and a PhD in Tafsir and Quranic sciences from Al Madina International University. He has multiple publications on topics such as guidelines for men-women interaction in Islam, aspects of tarbiyah in Surah Yusuf, and Islamic versus postmodern paradigm of sexuality. I suggest you check out these publications online. And with that being said, Dr. Asif Hirani.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam.